Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and in this video I want to show you a new place I found for beach boondocking. It's called Sargent Beach Park. I found it on Google Maps, and Google Maps calls it Chamber Park. So it's a little confusing on the name, but you see the building behind me clearly says it's Sargent Beach Park, so we'll go with that. I've not been here before, so what I see is quite a surprise to me. So let's look around and we'll find out together what is here to see at Sargent Beach Park. The only facilities it has is that building, which is a men's and women's restroom, and I looked in it, nothing pretty in there. And then there are these trash cans you see there, and there are a few of these covered picnic tables. There are 4 of these, and just a little bit of grass here, and then a fairly small parking lot. So that's all that's here that you could actually justify calling it a park. Now this is looking out the windshield of my motorhome, which I was able to park so that I can face the ocean. So I got a good view, fairly good view of the ocean. However, I'm going to go outside now and show you a little closer. Right in front of me is this really messy pool of water, but I can get down to the beach from here. The walkway to the beach is a lot of shell and rock, and then they have this, which are built up squares of what looks like red granite. It goes all the way down there, and this red granite, I know, is some expensive stuff that has to be imported in from other countries like Africa. This is the kind of stuff you see on cemetery gravestones. I got one on mine just about this color, and I know it was imported from Africa. Way down there. So there's a sand beach there, then these granite blocks, and then more sand beach here. But here, where it's so water soaked, it's more like mud than sand. And when you get into the water, look at that. At first I thought these were rocks, but I think it's just caked mud. As I'm walking on it, I can feel it like very muddy. And it goes a ways out until you can get into the open water. Now the road coming into the park is a muddy dirt road. And this might be a temporary road. I'm not sure. Really messy here. And this is the sign you see coming into the parking lot. I'm okay with that. This sign says beach permit required, permits available at local businesses, fine $50 to $500. However, there are no businesses around here to go and get a permit from. By the way, they keep their power lines way on top of these telephone poles, so that's convenient. Now the town of Sargent is 5.5 miles away from here, so I guess that's where the businesses are. I think the main activity here is fishing, and I asked a couple people here about the beach permits, and they said they didn't know anything about it. There are 5 cars here, and I saw a permit on only one of them. This truck has got a permit hanging there, which says Tyndall, Texas parking permit, number 8. I wonder how long ago they got that. Number 8. Yeah, I don't know what Tyndall means. I know it's not the county name because this is part of Matagorda County. Now you can see not many people here, although this is midday on a Monday. So for the weekend that just passed, there may have been quite a few here, who knows. And look at this. This looks like a freeway overpass like you would see in Houston. They're just building it now. I guess it's a bridge going over the waterway between here and Sargent. There's just a small bridge now, but that looks like way overkill for whatever they're doing. I don't really want to drive back into town or even take my motor scooter down. It's a lot of trouble, so I'm going to just stay here for the night since it's starting to get late in the day, and leave in the morning. And if anybody comes to knock on my door, maybe they'll sell me a permit. So to summarize, it's a small parking lot. The only facility is that restroom building, a few picnic tables. The parking lot is paved, but it is, I would say, more broken up than solid asphalt. Only a tiny bit of grass there. Really messy. You'd have to wear shoes to get out to the beach. A little bit of sand there, and then those granite blocks, and then mud. And then you finally get out to the water, if you can get past the thick mud there, or thick rocks, whatever it is, up right where the water comes in. So overall, I am not liking it at all. If you do want to come here, it's southwest of Houston, but when you look up it on the map, search for Chamber Park rather than the Sargent Beach Park. And there are no businesses here at all without driving ways down the road. Maybe have to go all the way into Sargent. But I know there are a whole lot of private residences like this on both sides of the waterway. Maybe you'll like it. To each its own, as they say. Well, good day, folks.